Okay, so now while we're working on chords anyway, we're gonna go ahead and learn 2 new chords, okay? So everybody play the G7 chord for me. Play G7. G7. Okay, and G7, if you look at my ukulele, you'll see is this finger here and these 2 fingers here in the 2nd fret, right? That's what you have, right? So what G, we're going to learn regular G without the 7. So I'm going to show you, this isn't how you'll play it, but I want you to just see it like this. So you've got this one here and these 2 here. Now that's G7. Now for G, what you're going to do is you're not going to have that and you're going to play like this. So instead of playing that string, you're going to play this string. This is not how you're going to play it, okay? But instead of playing that string, you're going to play this string. So you have to, unfortunately, use different fingers. So now you're going to go 1, 2, and 3. So 1 and 2 are going to be in that same fret, just like D, skipping that string, and then 3 is going to be here. So it's... I'll write it down for you now, okay? Just try that one. See if I can find my, darn it. I cleaned my classroom. I don't know where anything is. Oh, there it is. Now, like I said before, your chords are your vocabulary. So learning more chords is great because what that does is it opens up way more songs. And this G chord is one that you're going to use a lot. Remember, you draw this first. Everybody draw that. And then I'm going to write in what we play. Make sure I'm doing it right. Yep. Okay, so this is your G chord. I can hear them yelling from here. Okay, so it's 1 and 2 here, 1 and 2 in that 2nd fret down here, and then your 3rd finger in the next fret over. So 1 and 2 are here, 1 and 2 are here in the 2nd fret, and then your 3rd finger is right here. Okay, Diana, play that for me. Good. Annalisa? Good. Karen? Good. Sabrina? One more time. Play just this one for me, the 2nd string. Sounds like you're in the wrong fret. Are you in the 2nd fret for that string?
Yeah, the 2nd.
Play this note for me, just this note by itself. Okay, I think you're just a little out of tune. Yeah.
Maybe I'm out of tune. Yeah, this one goes out of tune for me a lot. Let me see.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay, great. So that's our G chord, okay? And this is, like I said, a very common chord that you're going to use a lot, okay? So everyone has that written down, right? Okay, so now we're going to learn one more chord, and this is one of those present chords that's really easy. So you're going to use your second finger, middle finger, top fret right here. That's it, but you're not going to play it like this. I'm just showing you. So it's right there with the second finger right there, okay? While I write it down. And that's a beautiful A minor chord.
Second fret, finger 2.
Now you want to make sure that you always use that second finger to play it, okay? Isn't it beautiful? Doesn't it? It's the minor chords are so, so, so beautiful. Great. And the little M on it means minor, okay? So you hear how it sounds a little bit different from a regular chord? A little bit of a sad kind of feeling. And that's the minor, okay? So this is our first minor chord, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful chord, okay? So now what I want you to do is I want you to play the D chord, D chord, D. Everyone play D, D, regular D, D that we already know, D chord, not G, D. D is 1, 2, 3, D. D. Everybody play D. Now I want you to go to A minor. Go back to D. Go back to D. And then back to A minor. Okay, so we're going to do this. We're going to go D, 2, 3, 4, A minor, 2, 3. Say it with me. D,
2, 3,
4, A minor,
2,
3,
4.
D,
2, 3, 4. A minor.
2, 3, 4. D,
2, 3,
4.
4. A minor. 2, 3, 4.
Very good. Okay. Now, let's see. Now we're going to do D and we're going to go to G this time. Okay. So play me a D chord, D chord, D chord with all 3 fingers together. Diana, put it up on the top string.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So a D chord. Now we're going to do G, not G7. We're going to play the new G that we just learned. So we're going to go to G and then back to D and then back to G and then back to D and then back to G. Now this is a tricky one, so this is going to take a lot of work, but you're going to use this a lot, okay? Now remember how we've talked about doing the hit, where you hit all the strings at the same time? So with the G chord, It's pretty much impossible to put all three of these down at the same time because they're in weird places. So this is how I want you to do it. I want you to do it as a 1, 2, 1, 2. Don't do 1, 2, 3 because that'll take too long. Okay, but do it as a 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Everybody practice that. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so I want you to practice your G chord that way, okay? Let's see. So I'm just going to write G chord as 1, 2, okay? And hopefully you remember that. Okay, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay, awesome. So I'm going to give you some new exercises that we had before, before that are just, remember the fastest way to learn your chords, which is what you need to play the songs, is to do the chord exercises going back and forth. Okay, so let's go ahead and mute ourselves now. And we're going to do the one strum that I gave you for homework last time. Okay. So Diana, let's have you mute yourself. Actually, Diana, well, you can just play for me first if you want to. We're going to do the one, we'll actually mute yourself first and then we'll do it all together and then I'll have you guys play it for me. Okay, so we're going to do A7 to D. That was part of the homework, right? So start on A7. Oh, Karen, mute yourself, okay? Okay, here we go. Ready? A7, and then we're going to go to D. 1, 2, 3, 4. A7, D. A7, D. This was number 1 in the homework. A7, or this was the first one of these. D. A7, D. A7, D. A7, D. Okay, now let's do the second one, A7 to C. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. A7, C. Oops, my mistake. A7, C. A7, C. A7, C. Now we're going to do A7 to F. 1, 2, 3, 4. A7, F. A7, F. A7, F. A7, F. And I'm hoping that as you're practicing, if you have trouble with any of these, that you keep doing it over and over and over again until it gets easier. Okay, now last A7, we're going to go A7 to G7. A7 to G7. 1, 2, 3, 4. A7, G7. Sorry, my mistake. A7, G7. A7, G7. A7, G7. A7, G7. A7, G7. Okay, so now let's have you play some of these for me. Diana, you want to do it? Or do you want to wait?
I'll give it a try.
Okay, great. Let's do A7 to D.
Hold on, gotta remember D still. I'll work on those this week. Okay. A7. Oh, nope, up here. D. A7. D. A7. D.
Good, 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 good. And remember, these are your building blocks. These are the things that you want to be able to do, like walking without having to think. So then we put them together for songs, right? Okay,
Right.
now let's do A7 to F.
A7. F. A7. F. A7. F.
Good. Now A7, G7.
A7. Feels tricky to me. I don't know. Just need practice. G7,
Yeah.
A7, G7, A7, G7.
Awesome. That was fantastic, Diana. Good job. Great. Okay,
Thank you.
Annalisa. Yeah, Annalisa, let's do this. A7 to D.
A7, D, A7, D, A7, C, A7, C, A7, F, A7, F, A7, D7, A7, D7, D, F, D, F, D, D7, D, D7.
Good job. Wow, that was great. All right. Okay, Karen, let's have you do A7 to D. Oh, you need to unmute. Although I know you'd probably prefer to just have it muted.
You know me too well. A7, D, A7, D, A7, D, A7, D,
Awesome. Now A7C.
A7, C, A7, C, A7, C,
A7.
A7, C,
Great. A7F.
A7, F, A7, F, A7, F,
Good.
A7, F,
Now A7G7.
A7, G7, A7, G7, A7, G7.
Fantastic. And you know what? Your strum's getting way better too. Really good. Okay, great. Sabrina, A7 to D. Great. And then go on to A7 to C. Great. A7 to F. A7 to F. A7 to C7.
A7 to what? I'm sorry.
A7.
G7.
Fantastic. Let's have you want to do D to F.
G to
Good. And this one will be D to F. It gets easier the more you get to hammering the chords, hammering both. Much better. Okay, good. Now D to G7. Fantastic. Really good. Really good. Okay, Karen, let's have you do D to F.
D, F, D, F, D, F,
Great. Now let's have you do D to G7.
G7, D, G7, D, G7,
Okay, great. All right, and Anna, I already heard you play them, so Diana, let's have you do it. Just D to F.
D, F, D, F, D.
Wait. You're playing a really cool chord, but it's not D. You're playing this, which is a very cool chord, but that's not our D. You want it to be up here, remember? Lift it up, there you go.
Okay.
You just got to remember it starts at the top. Yeah.
Okay. D, and then F. Oh yeah, I see what I was doing. D, F, D, F,
Good. Now do D to G7.
D, G7.
Wait, do your G7 for me. There you go. Yeah, D.
G7. I don't want to move the right way. My fingers. D, 7,
Good.
D, G7.
Great. And if you remember, we used to talk about hammering the chords.
Yes.
You can practice your D that way, where you're putting all 3 fingers down at the same time. That'll really help you. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
All right. Okay, very nice. Okay, so now, last time we talked about the new strum, the down, down, up, down, up. Remember that? So let's do that with the C chord. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. Remember, you want to play the first one a little louder if you can. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. Okay, great. Karen, let's have you go first on this one.
It's like once I get my rhythm, I'm okay. It's just getting that rhythm.
Yeah.
Okay. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up.
Very good. Good job, Karen. Okay, Sabrina. Very nice. Very nice.
Thank
Okay, Annalisa. Very good. Yeah, you got it. Good. Okay, Diana.
All right. Down, down, up, down, up, 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 down, down, up, down, up.
Okay, Diana, you're putting a bit of a pause. You're going down, down, up, pause, down. You want to go just down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down.
Train. Down, down, up, down, up, 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 down, down, up, down, up.
Yeah, you're doing great. Diana, you're doing great. I mean, you're not doing the pause all the time, and it's a small pause. So you're doing good. Just try to not let yourself have any pauses. If you got to breathe, don't breathe after you say up.
Okay.
Don't do the down, down, up, breathe. Don't let yourself do that, okay? Just
Okay.
down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. Okay, so let's go to exercise number 3. Okay. Let's see. Diana, do you need me to put it up on the screen? Do you have it?
Yeah, it looks like I misplaced it. Probably fell. Sorry.
Okay, let me pull it up. Sorry, I can just hear the bit of the debate in the background and it's just so ludicrous. Okay. Did you guys all watch Tiger King? You know, it was just like a train wreck for every episode, a train wreck you couldn't stop looking at. That's kind of what this seems like to me.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, it's so embarrassing. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Down, down, up, D, down, up, D, down, up, D, down, up, down, 7, down, up, A 7, down, up, 7, down, up, A 7, D, down, up, D, down, up, A 7, down, up, A 7, down, up, D, down, up, D, down, up, G7, down, up, G7, down, C, down, up, C, down, up, F, down, up, F, down, up, A 7, down, up, A 7, down, up, D, down, up, D, down, up, G7, down, up, G7, down, up, C, down, up, C7, down, up, F, down, up, G7, down, up, D, down, up, A7, down, up, D, down, up, G7, down, up, C, down, up, A7, down, up, D, down, up, D, down, up, G7, down, up, G7, down, up, C, down, up, C7, down, up, F, down, up, A7, down, up, D, down, up, G7, down, up, C, down, up, down. Okay, how'd you do? Okay, who wants to play it for me? Annalisa, let's have you play it for me. You can play as fast or as slow, but I want you to go without speeding up or slowing down. Okay, unpause. You're muted, Annalisa.
The whole exercise?
Yes. Oh, well, let's see. Let's have you play the last 4 lines for me, starting right here on the G7.
G7, okay. G7, 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 C, C7, F, G7.
Let's have you starting to go a little slower. Let's have you go like this.
Oh.
G7, down, up, G7, down,
Okay.
like that, okay?
G7, 7, C, C7, F, G7, E, A7, E, G7, C, A7, D, down, up, D, down, up, G7, 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 down, G7,
A7 instead of playing C7.
C7, right?
Make sure that you play C7 here. Sometimes you were playing A7,
Oh,
okay? But you did great.
C7,
Yeah, very good. Very good.
7, A7.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. You did great. That was great. Okay, Karen, let's have you play. Do you want to play this? You're muted, Karen. There you go.
There
Okay.
we go.
And better to go slow and not pause.
Okay. The last 4 lines.
Yeah.
G7, down, up, G7, down, up, C, down, up, C7, down, up, F, down, up, G7, darn it, down, up. This one's still giving me a little bit of a hard time. D, down, up, A7, down, up, D, down, up, G7, down, up, C, down, up, A7, down, up, D, down, up.
Okay,
D.
that's all right. Keep working on that, okay? All right. And the trick to this is you've got to really know your chords and be able to play them without looking at your hand.
Okay.
That's really the trick of this, to be able to go as fast as it goes. Okay, but you're doing great. You're on the right track. Okay, Sabrina, same place.
Okay.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, Diana, do you want to play this for us or do you want to wait?
I'm gonna wait. Thank you.
Okay, absolutely. Okay, so everyone, I want you to keep working on this exercise 3 and listen to me for just a minute. Annalisa, stop playing and just listen for a minute. Now, make sure when you're practicing this that however fast you choose to play it, you don't have to pause. So if you find yourself having to pause to go to the next chord, then just go slower. Slow down the whole thing, because you don't want to go chord, chord, pause, chord, 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 pause, right? You want the whole thing to be even. So it's much better to go slow and not pause, all right? But you're doing really good. And the goal on this is to be able to play it without looking at your hands, okay? So try. You're going to need to at first. Don't worry about it. It's okay, but work on it. You can even do a line at a time, you know, say do F, A7, D, and just do that a couple times without looking at your hands. And I want you to get to where if you play the wrong chord, you can hear it, right? It just doesn't sound quite right. But that won't happen for a little while. That's just a goal, okay, that's going to happen. You guys are doing so well. So let's go to happy birthday. Do you have that one, Diana? No? Okay, these are new ones that I just posted, I think, last week. So go ahead and pull those up when you can, okay? So let's see. Oops. So I'll share the screen for you, Diana. And anybody else, you know, if it's easier to look at it up here, go ahead and do that. All right, so here we go. Let's do this together. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. C, G7, C. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear whoever. Happy birthday to you. Repeat. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear whoever. Happy birthday to you. And Diana, I would watch the video from last week where we went over all the bits of this. So how are you guys doing on this? How are you doing on that intro and that last line? Is everybody getting it okay?
I can play it. It's the singing with playing that's screwing me up.
Okay, well, let's hear you play. Let's hear you play
Okay.
and just try to sing.
So, okay, I'll try.
Okay, now you're going a little bit too fast on some of your strums and then singing
Okay.
later. So it's happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Each one of these is a new one, right? Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And what you might want to do is write out the down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up.
Oh, that's a good idea. Maybe
Yeah.
in between it.
Because
Okay.
like for this one, you know, it's down, down, up, and then on this down, up is where the happy is, right?
Happy is, yeah.
Same thing with this one and that one and that one. That makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. But you're doing really well. It's just that getting that happy in the right place.
Yeah, because it's not, the strum's not on the beginning, so it's like screwing me up.
Really weird. So there's 3 beats in a measure here, and each time it starts singing, it starts on 3. So
Mm-hmm.
1, 2. Happy birthday to 1, 2. Happy birthday to 1, 2. Happy. So it's tricky.
Okay.
Okay, great. Karen, you want to try it? Again, don't worry about it if you're not getting it, guys, because this one's tough. This one's tricky. So do you want to wait till next week, Karen? I can't hear you because you're muted. I'm just trying to read your lips.
I always forget. I think I'm going to wait till next week. I think a little bit more on this one.
No worries at all. Like I said, this one's tricky. Okay, Annalisa, I know you'll play for me.
Let me try.
Okay.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Anna. Happy birthday to you.
Okay. Now, you played all the chords right, sang really well, but you did a totally different strum pattern.
Down. Let me try again.
Down, down, up, down, down, up. But it's down,
Down, up, down, up.
down, down, up, down, up.
Okay.
Let's do this. I'm gonna how are we gonna do this? So on here, this word happy happens on the last down up. So it's
Okay.
down up, down up, down, down up, down up. And then down, down up, down up, down, down up, down up. It's always gonna happen on the second.
So this is down. Okay. Let me write that.
Let's see. Okay, so now it's going to be down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. And then the second down, up is going to be right here. Down, up. You see that? So it's down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up with this happy. And it's actually on hap, and then up is happy. Does that make sense what I'm writing? My other color went dead, or I would use two colors.
I can't see it, Liz. I can't make it out.
Oh, let me take it off screen share, sorry. Okay, so we have down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. This is the second down, up. So our strum pattern is down, down, up, right? And then we go down, down, up, but this is our second down, up right here. Everybody write down these words, and then I want you to write your strums underneath it and see, and then we'll compare in a minute. I want you to do this on your own. So you've got this. I want you to keep writing it down to here, okay? Okay, did everybody write it and you wrote the strums in there with it? Now the reason that sometimes I have the word split up is because it has a different strum on it, okay? So now, so happy is gonna be down up, that's the second down up from that, right? So now what's this next birthday gonna be? What's birth gonna be? Just birth. You can unmute yourselves for this so we can all talk. Everybody unmute themselves. So just the word birth, just the word
Down, down, up.
Down, up.
just down.
Down.
And then day is going to be down, up.
Oh, the down, up, down, up.
Okay.
Because you've got birth is one part, day
Down.
is the second part, right? So birth is down, day is down, up. So what's two going to be?
Down, up.
Down, up, good. Down, up. So this is a down, down, up, right? Does that make sense?
Mhm.
That's one of the strum patterns right there. Okay, so now what are we going to have on you?
Down, up.
Down.
Down, up.
Okay, nobody said the right answer yet. What are we going to have on this U? Before
Down?
A down.
what are we going to have?
A down.
Nope. Before we get to the next happy, what are we going to have to play?
Down, down, up.
Down, down, up.
Down,
It's
down,
going
up.
to be down, down, up. And then what's going to be happy?
Down, up.
Down, up.
Down, up, down, up.
Oh, okay.
This is a strum pattern right there to there. Does that make sense? So now what's birth going to be? Just
Down.
Down.
birth is going to be down, and then day,
Down, up.
Down, up.
down, up, two,
Down, up.
down, up. And that's a completed strum pattern. And then what's U going to be?
D, down, up. I mean, down, down, up.
Down, down, up.
Down, down, up, and then we just go right back into the same thing again. Do you understand? Are you guys following what I'm saying here?
Yeah.
I'm sorry that the writing is so messy and so small. So your strum pattern is down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So it's figuring out which parts go with which. And the nice thing is exactly the same on every line. Like happy, your last down, up. You got it, Marina? Happy. So go ahead and do it again, Marina.
Huh?
Do it again for me. Do it again.
Okay. Oh, sorry. I didn't even realize I was
Oh,
unmuted.
no.
I was just trying to play. Okay. Which part? The beginning?
So imagine that you're starting right here on happy.
Okay. So that would be the happy
Yep.
birthday.
Nope, just birthday is just down, down, up.
Okay.
Birthday.
So, happy birthday to
Wait,
you.
stop. I want you to only do the word birthday. Only the word birthday.
Just down. Okay.
That's it, right? So
Okay.
say birthday. That's it.
Birthday.
Everybody together. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go birthday, down, down, up. Okay. Everybody together. Okay. Just, can you read this? I'm so sorry the handwriting's so bad. Birthday, that's all. And you're gonna be playing down. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Birthday. Okay, here we go. Ready, set, go. Birthday. That's it. You should only be playing a down, down, up. That's all. Okay, again. 1, ready, set, go. Birthday. Okay, good. Now 2 is the end of your strum pattern, right? So now your strum pattern is going to be down, down, up, right? Down, down, up, down, up. So you're going to go birthday. So again, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Birthday. So it should be down, up, down, up. Okay, that's all I want you to play. Right here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Down. Okay, now make sure that you're singing it with it so you're really understanding what we're talking about here. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Bird. Good. Now we're going to start on happy. Okay, so happy is just going to be down, up. Okay, happy. All right, happy. Hap is down and then P is up. Happy. Happy. Try that. Happy. There we go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oops, sorry. Here now. And play when I tell you to. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Happy. Let's try that again. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Happy. Okay, go ahead and mute yourself, Sabrina. Annalisa, how are you doing on that? Are you getting it?
Yeah.
Try it for me.
Happy. Happy.
So here we go. We're going to do this whole part. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Happy. So it should sound like this. It should sound like this. Okay, we're on a C chord, right? We're on a C chord. It should sound like this. Happy birthday to, right?
Happy birthday to.
Yep. Okay. So let's do that again. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. down, up, down, down, up, down, up. That with me again, and this time I want you to sing the down ups instead of the words, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Down, up, down, down, up, down, up.
Up, yeah.
Yeah, okay, go ahead and mute yourself, Annalisa. Mute yourself. Is everybody singing the down, up, down, right? Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Okay, one more time. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Okay, now we're going to do happy birthday instead. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Happy birthday to. How'd you do? Again, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Happy birthday to. Okay, and our next chord's going to be G7, right? You, right? Okay, so let's do that again. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Happy birthday to G7. Okay, again, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Happy birthday to you. Okay, now are you understanding how the strum is working? So now when you get to that G7, you're going to go down, down, up, happy. Is this making sense at all to you guys? Okay, so let's try this all together. Here we go. Ready? From the very, let's start on the word happy. Okay, start on the word happy. We're going to keep going this time. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear whoever. Happy birthday to you. So a big part is remembering that whenever you have happy birthday, because it's the same words over and over again, whenever you have happy birthday, you're going to be down, down, up, happy, and then you're going to be starting the strum pattern on birthday. So happy is ending a strum pattern, and then birthday starts one. And I don't know if this is making any sense to you guys. Okay, so the intro should help a little bit with that, because the intro sets you up for being able to play it that way. So I'm going to share the screen and let's try it with the music again. Okay, so everybody look up here. Okay, here we go. Everybody look at this music. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. C, G7, C. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear whoever. Happy birthday to you. Anybody want to try playing it for me? Or you want to just practice it this week?
I could give it a try.
Okay.
Okay. It's going to the next line now where I'm messing up.
Yeah.
I got the first line now.
You did the first line, great. And if you
Thank you.
if you want to, you can take the, you know, this is a G7, you can write G7 here instead of the line if you're having trouble remembering, okay?
I think writing in the down ups will help me.
Yeah.
when I print it out.
So this is what I want you all to do as you're working on it. I really want you to come back to this end part of the recording, just end part, and go over it with me playing, with you doing it along to make sure it works, okay? So let's do it one last time and then we got to quit, okay? So here we go, one more time all together. And this is the one that you can use to practice with, okay? Unless I really mess up, then we'll have to do it again so you can have a good one. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. C, G7, C. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear whoever. Happy birthday to you. Again, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear whoever. Happy birthday to you. Okay, and feel free to go ahead and write in the down ups on here if you want to. All right. And if you write them in and you're not sure if they're right and you want to send them to me, you can, and I'll check them. Okay. All right, you guys, you're awesome. So practice a lot this week. I'm going to give you, I'll write out the homework, and we didn't get to the other songs, but you've got the other songs. So just keep working on them. This was the main stuff that we really needed to work on tonight. Okay. And then get this down, because next week I have a really fun new song now that you have these chords. Okay. All right.
Thank you. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you.
Night.
Bye.
You.